Welcome everyone. We are starting off day three of Risk World Cup seeding round games. This is England Group 2. We've got 5 human players and a bot getting ready to start their 3-game match. Hopefully everyone ready's up. Hey. We've got General Waldo 418, a bot playing as purple, Sterling Fortune playing as blue, Tim playing as green, Bertram the Boar playing as black, and Ash playing as white. I think I can move that a little bit. Try to get to your screen so you guys can see what's going on here. Cool. I see. Even though they're one country, I guess it stops favoritism to established community members. Yeah, we don't want any colluding in that sense. If I had a chance for top 3, I wouldn't want to agree the bottom anyway. Yeah, so I mean, if you're trying to win the $1,500 prize money, you're going to want to be in that top 3 group most likely. Those are your top 3 players for your country, and you want to be with the best players to have the best chance to win, I would think. All right, Tim in first position here. We're playing Mont Saint Michel. This is a 70% progressive game that we're playing. The bot is in the last position. What we normally see when there's no bot is extremely aggressive play by the players to take bounties. Tim takes a bounty and will hope, he takes the Old Town +4, hopes that the bot does not break him there. We will see. It's a little bit of roulette with the bot in the game, so we'll see how that all plays out. Okay, Bertram the Boar is going to take Hill Road there. That's a +4. He's got some Blizzard help over on the side there. Both Hill Road and the Abbey have Blizzard help. I bet he points his troops down to the Abbey from that location. Ash is going to work on the north wall. Didn't quite take it. Oh yeah, missing the blue territory right there. That one blue is behind the blizzard, so it's a split bonus there in the north wall. Gonna be a little bit tricky to get that. Likely comes off the 1 next turn and hits the red 1, blue 1. Here goes Sterling playing his blue. Sterling, one of the top players in all of England, playing with his Sergeant Swivels avatar. It's a nice guard for black on his flame. Yeah, I thought black would set up to move down into the Abbey because he's got the blizzard help. He can guard 1 with the other bonus. So we'll see. Okay, so based off the Saber rankings, Tim is 7, currently ranked 7, playing as green. This is awesome, Saber. I wish I had these rankings for every game that you would tell me. Tim ranked 7 in the world. Sterling Fortune ranked 36 in the world. General Waldo 193. Bertram the Boar 197. So those 4 all ranked in the top 200 of Risk players in the world there. Tim, Sterling Fortune, General Waldo, and Bertram the Boar. We don't know what the bot's ranking is. We'll see how good the bot is here. If you guys don't know, you can get, Saber's got the link there. He just posted rankings for Risk players. That's based off of your tournament finishes. Is that right, Saber? Based off how you've done in tournaments? Feel free to explain it here. I love that you're doing the rankings. I don't know all of your background on it, how you do it. Yeah, only tournaments. So it's based off of your tournament performance. So it's not based off of your like ranked games in the app. It's based off of you playing other competitive players through tournaments. Yeah, I'm gonna start pulling that up for each match, Saber, because that's awesome to be able to say with these players. Huge thanks to Saber for putting that information together. It's really cool. All right, so Tim gets broken. by Sterling. He's got to try to figure out another bonus option. Likely doesn't hit Sterling's 3, I would guess. Sterling trying to keep everybody broken. Oh my gosh, so if you want to deep dive on the website, Saber says you can just press a player and see all his tournament history from the last 1.5 years, year and a half. That's really cool. Friendsofrisk.com/ranking is where you go to see those competitive rankings for players. Yeah, Green is playing a little weird, but I think he's annoyed at what Sterling did there. Oh, Sterling's offline? Why is Sterling offline? He readied up. Maybe he got disconnected? That makes more sense why Sterling made that move. I don't know what's going on there. I think that's why Green's playing weird though, because Sterling's botted there. That is a weird one. Red goes and takes Ash's bonus, but still doesn't actually get the bonus because it's up in that corner. This is a wild game so far. Right? You guys are seeing this? Usually we see this map pretty carved up by this point in the game, but everyone's kind of breaking. There are two bots, I guess, is probably causing part of the problem there. But everyone's playing very aggressively and breaking a lot. Kind of a wild way to play it. Okay, so Saber thinks Black is leading. Black doesn't have any bonuses, though. Oh, he does. He has the North Passage. Okay, I was missing that. Yeah, he's in a decent spot. Tim's going to go ahead and get rid of the bot. Doesn't quite fully get rid of him, but gets the bonus. Bertram's going to work to reestablish those two bonuses in the middle, taking back Hill Road and Abbey. Maybe guards with that 6 to prevent the bot from coming back down. Oh, takes... Also breaks the Sterling bot. Green is some position I was in last night. Wonder what he does. Yeah, Maddie, you took that area, and it worked out pretty well for you having that central position, don't you think? Maddie ended up winning her group. I think that was US Group 7, maybe, last night. Yoder, not that it would most likely happen, but on the off chance it does, what would happen if a player bought it and the bot ended up taking the game? Yeah, so the bots can't get any points. So Sterling gets no points. He gets the points based off of when he bought it out in the game. So if he had taken a couple of bounties already, and then bought it out for disconnection or whatever, he would still get his points for the bounties he already took. Yes, I had made the mistake of invading their bonuses though and messed up. Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't quite. You failed a kill. I can't remember who you failed a kill on, but that was part of the problem because you broke the bonuses to get the kill, right? Right. So if the bot won the game, no one would get 10 points for winning. That is accurate. Any points made by a bot do not count. However, if you disconnect after you get the points for a bounty, then you still get your bounty points. We don't punish you for disconnecting. You guys are wanting to see scores because I just got asked this question again. Um, you can go to the website Risk World Cup and click schedules, and you'll see the scores from the past games. Tim's in a great spot here. I think Tim's in the best spot. He goes and breaks Bertram, his biggest competitor in the game. He's got 2 huge bonuses. He's got the troop lead by a lot. I think Tim gets to do whatever he wants here. What's up, Obidos? It's actually pronounced Mitch on Risk, but really close. Okay, so Sterling is back in the game. Sterling was out and is now back. No, I'm pretty sure I know. Okay, so Sterling's in trouble because he bought it out there for a while. Potentially gonna take that. He card skipped. What's up, Doobie J? Doobie J had a awesome performance last night. What do we got? We had a follow, but I don't see it. Yeah, Tim's in great spot. Hot Buns, thanks for the follow. Hot Buns also played super well in England Group 1 yesterday. Finished second in her group behind Snow Lily. Oh, Mallory would probably know. Yeah, I would go with whatever Mallory says, probably. The bot looks to take port. Hits Sterling. Sterling gonna have trouble staying alive here. We're in turn 4 here. Sterling card skipped last turn. It looks like the points may have been calculated wrong. I think your group was the messed up points, Hot Buns. What do you think was wrong on points? I do have the video, so I may have to go back and watch and get it lined back up. We had a actually, have you posted the video, Hot Buns? Because I probably need your video because we were doing the crazy simulcasting at that time and it was absolute chaos. Saber, you think Tim should go break black? It's his only real competitor in the game, right? I was tagged in our group. In the England group or the thread? I'll go back and mark all the bounties correct, because it did get goofy during that game. Okay, gotcha. I will go back through. Have you posted your video yet? Yeah, the thread. I'll look at it. Your video would help me the most. YouTube tonight? Cool. Yeah, I'll go and fix it before the England groups finish up tomorrow so that we know where everyone's at. Let me look at what the actual numbers were you're saying in that thread. Group 1. Oh, okay, so the numbers actually showed Hot Buns won the group. The video's on Twitch now, cool. The first match on group, I know, I forgot to hit record on the first match on group 10. I was dying at that point, I don't know if you could tell. It was like 1 o'clock. Hot Buns with the win, I'm so sorry, Hot Buns, we'll make sure to promote that. It got so goofy, there was one bounty, I think it was, because we had Snow Lily with 28. I don't know exactly how we got that, but maybe it was that we'd given a 5 points for a bounty and it was really a third bounty or something. Yeah, Hot Buns is good. Hot Buns came into the tournament. My first video where I was talking with Hot Buns about the tournament, she was like, I only play classic Risk. I only know the classic map. Everything else is too complicated to figure out. And then she goes and dominates yesterday. So don't let her fool you if you're playing in one of those England matches. Blazin', do not let Hot Buns fool you. True hustler. Yeah, exactly. I'm only comfortable on classic map. That's really all I know. Everything else is just too much. Okay, General Waldo's looking like he's going to try to take market. No, he goes and breaks black. I thought he was going to take markets there, that bonus up the middle. I just don't see how anyone competes with Tim in this game. He's got too dominant of a position. Sterling continues to card skip. I think he sees that as his only way of somehow getting lucky and getting like a failed bounty falling to him or something. The good part about this England group is they were all able to ready up before their game. Okay, you think this is White's bounty for 12. Okay, yep. Tim's gonna take the bounty on Ash, get the 5 cards. It's well played where he placed everything there. Good move by Tim, which you would expect out of one of the top players in the world there. Gets the bounty on Ash, gets the 5 points. Yeah, novices are tricky to play for sure. I honestly think like playing tournament games is less stressful for me because it's somewhat more predictable what people are gonna do. Novices, you have no idea what they're thinking sometimes, which is fun. Also, I think it's fun to play with those different strategies. Really challenges you. Yeah, he's not quite lining up the kill on Sterling though. He's still just trying to keep Black weak because I think he thinks that's the only competitor in the game. And his plan now is to somehow get as many bounties as he can before he hits the 70. Yeah, he just fortifies there and moves on. Bertram doesn't have cards yet. He's just at 2 cards. So he can't do much in retaliation. What he needs is to be able to kill Sterling, but he can't get to him. Sterling kill guards him in Courtyard with that 5 stack, to where only the bot is next to Sterling. Well played by Tim. Also, he's kill guarding both the bot and Sterling with that 5 stack in Courtyard, which are both the bounties that Black would like to go get here. So Black goes and breaks green, which is about all he can do here. Takes a bounty. Yeah, Tim should be able to get him, and that's why he set up that kill guard that way. I think Black breaks all of green here, and I think it's a smart play. It's his only chance. Tim is at 5 cards, so
He should be safe.
Tim is.
Oh, blue does. Oh, the what? Oh, wait. Blue bottled out.
I guess Sterling bought it out again. I'm not sure what's going on with Sterling. He's having trouble with his connection or something. We got Sam Zebier in here helping us with some commentating.
Yes, indeed. So Sterling will die the next turn probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Tim
Unless
potentially gets Sterling and the bot. Well, both bots basically next turn, and then potentially runs the 70 from that.
um
The other players are making a smart move though to hit Tim as much as they can.
yeah, that's smart. C4 maybe. Territory card now. 6 and then know that on my mind. Okay, the bot is gonna trade.
Ooh, the bot trade could be interesting.
Is it gonna hit Sterling to
Hmm.
make it easier?
He hits
Oh, it's
Sterling, but Tim would still be next to clean up the bounty.
um
Bot just hits a bunch of red. So Tim goes and gets the bounty on Sterling here, which will set him in turn, and then he'll go get the bounty on the bot.
yes, indeed. He does the right betting. That's good to see.
Oh yeah, nails it.
Yeah, that's the kill.
Gets Sterling for 3.
Kills the bot now. Well, at least he shoots.
Yeah, he'll go get the bot. Sterling or Tim now at 8 points.
Oh, actually, he doesn't have enough troops for that.
Was he? Oh, he's got a 9 stack. Oh, okay. So no, he's gonna go break black and break red. He's just gonna weaken those guys. Probably not super smart to risk it to go for the bot at this point. He's got control of the game.
Yeah. I think he's going for the 70% now.
I think he is too. He's gonna take the 9s through the left side.
Yeah, he gets the 70%.
He's got the 9 hidden there. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, he can make it.
He's got to go 4 on 1, 3 on 1 to get 2 there. Could take a 2 on 1 potentially. He's got to get 2 more, 1 more. Got to win 1, 2 on 1. He gets it. The slow roll 2 on 1 gets Tim the win there. He goes to 18 points with a clean sweep of that game. Everybody else remains at 0, wide open. In English qualifier, Group 2.
Yeah, and hopefully Sterling gets back for the second game.
Yeah, hopefully Sterling can get it figured out here. Don't know exactly what he's got going, but must be frustrating.
Let's see the chat.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
Sterling is back home and can play now with better connection. I see in the chat.
Okay, he's got a better connection now to play. Okay. I think he'll be fine. No one else has any points, so he's still in a good position in the game.
So the only first and second advance, right? Or was the
So
first
this is
three?
just a seeding round. So everyone that plays in the seeding round advances to the first elimination round. However, if you win your seeding round or finish highly, you have a chance to skip the first knockout round or at least get a easier group to play in your knockout round. So doing better here makes it easier, but everyone that plays moves on to the first knockout round.
Okay, so it's not decided yet.
That's right.
So everyone has still a chance in the next round.
That's right. Everyone will still get through no matter where you finish here. And based off the number of people that show up to their seeding round games, will tell us how many rounds your nation has to get to the finals. There's some really good commentary going on in the game thread right now about Tim's gameplay, and everyone's very scared of Tim now. DooBJ, we have settings for round 1. They're posted on riskworldcup.com. If you click on settings, you'll see round 1, which are next week's settings. Only the USA will be playing in round 1 most likely because they will have the 48 player, over 48 players, so we'll have to do that.
Okay. And the players.
DooBJ had a great game last night for Group 10. Ended up winning the group, right, DooBJ? Waiting on filling up our lobby. Our second game is Iceland Fixed. 60-second.
We are waiting for two players for
Bertram, General Waldo.
Bertram
Yeah,
and
Bertram and
Wallach.
General
Yeah.
Walden. Yeah, Doobie J finished with 39 points yesterday. So Doobie J, you're technically now fifth on that leaderboard. I'll get that updated. You have moved on to the top five, knocking off Thurlow Mock on the top five overall scores. Doobie J finished at about 2 a.m. U.S. Central Time last night, so we had a late night together. Here's the top five scores so far in the seeding round. Kubli with 57, Quarantined with 44, Frank with 40 in the Netherlands, JJ Bro with 40, and now Doobie J, fifth place. Overall seeding round scores doesn't matter for a ton, but pretty cool to be in the top five out of 14 matches so far. Yeah, Doobie J played great. The Sanctificus was also in the game.
Okay, well, ducks. Guys, well, ducks.
Just missing Waldux. Or Waldo, maybe? How do the points work? So, Saber, you get 10 points for winning the game. Then you get, there's no other placement points. So, 10 points for the win. And then you get 5 points for your first bounty in a game, 3 points for your second bounty in a game, and then 1 point for each additional bounty in the game. You add up your 3 points for all 3 games, and that is a match. And so, once we get to the knockout rounds, the top 3 in each group, after the full match, advance on to the next knockout round.
Yes. Let's see what's gonna happen in Iceland. It's a small map. There's some bots that will attack a player that makes that player weaker. So it's
Yeah,
kind
really
of
interesting with a
interesting.
bot in Iceland, especially when it hits someone's stack. Points do not carry on to the next round, Saber, but it does affect your seeding in terms of which group you get put in for the next round. The better you do, the easier group you get to play in the next round. I don't know why we're missing General Walde.
Mm-hmm. General Warlocks.
Trying to see if we can friend invite him in. I don't know if he's like not seeing the code or something.
He reacted with yes after the code was posted. General Warlocks. The code is 6Z39N. If you're hearing the
Yeah, if
stream.
you're in the stream, it's up on that screen right there. You should be able to see it. Tim's gonna do a friend invite, so I'm gonna hop off the screen so you can't see what he's doing. Hopefully that will work.
Um,
Don't know how we lost him.
He is what doing? So in this case, Wallux is like 6 minutes, six,
Yeah.
7 minutes after the code is posted.
It's just gonna be annoying to have two bots in Ireland. I mean, in Iceland.
Yes, Iceland.
So I don't know that they really want to do that.
My Wallux is doing a very long toilet break.
Maybe. Wish you would have told us if that was the case.
Okay, General Wallux is disappeared, it looks like it. Do you see Wallux thinks that there's one game and then he left
I don't know.
Discord
I
and
can't imagine.
he's also offline on Discord.
I know. Got called for his dinner. Is it dinner time already there? I guess it is. You guys are like at 7
Yeah,
or 8
yeah,
o'clock at night, huh?
probably, yeah. Yeah, it can, yeah.
We'll probably just wait like one more minute and then we'll just fire. The good news is we had a pretty fast Mont Saint Michel once we got going. Grounded. Could be grounded. We did actually have one player drop out because they got
Oh,
grounded, so that happens.
can the bot win? Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bot can win.
Sure.
And if bot wins, then the bot will advance. He'll get a better
Into
seeding.
7 in Britain. Yeah, I guess it is potentially dinner time for old General Walda.
Yeah, probably. Oh, if the bot wins, he'll play for England.
Yeah, we may just have a bot on the English national team.
Yeah,
That'd be funny.
yeah, that'll be fun. Imagine if the bot wins the tournament.
We talked about just making a bot national team. Okay, I think we're just
Yeah.
gonna fire with two bots in Iceland, which is gonna be absolute chaos. RIP to this group. In the World Cup, will it be best three top scoring players from each country? So fancy the each country will have a final of six players. The top three in that group they'll play a 3 game match just like these are. The top three in that final will be the national team for that country. Thanks for the follow, Fancy.
Atombot for. Okay, you did it.
Okay, so now we got two bots. We will see if maybe General Waldo will come back.
Bertie Black and Ludar Smith. That are great bot names.
Yeah, pretty funny. Pretty black. Playing as magenta though, so could be better on theme there. And Luler Smith. Actually, they're both very British names. How did they get British bots into the game? Birdie Black and Luler Smith. I think those are both very British names, right?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
We change our bot colors here now.
So one of the bots is playing. Alright, this could be interesting with the point
Yeah,
scoring.
the bots are in two
Well,
and five. What's up,
since
Risky
Waldo,
King?
yeah, but well, since Waldo scored 0 points, it don't matter pretty much
Yeah, so far it won't really
if you
screw
change
anything
it.
up. You could still potentially come back for the third game too.
Yeah, the yellow bot is sitting next to Sterling and Tim. But to
Yeah,
the
does he hit that
oh, is
seven
it gonna hit
stack?
the 7?
Ah,
Oh,
gosh, you hate to see that.
that's very unlucky for
The old
Sterling
General
again.
Waldo bot. Yeah, I know, and he missed out on the connection on the last game. That is brutal.
This pink bot is interesting. There's a 9. It can hit.
I think Tim's trying to figure out how to get out of there. Doesn't really have a path out though. So he doesn't even add. Yeah, he just says, "Oh, I guess he did. He added two, maybe
Maybe he can, other than 2, then hit the yellow 3 to use that stack, probably.
potentially." If Pinkbot hits that five stack of Tim's, it's going to be a really interesting game with both Tim and Sterling kind of handicapped from the start.
Oh, he's not using his 5.
I think that five's gone. It's going to be real
Yeah, I
depressing if
think
he loses the five and the four.
so. If the bot's gonna attack that 5. Oh, Sterling loses the skipping.
Sterling skips. Well, he would have had to hit a four, and he's already lost so many troops. Oh,
Okay,
there goes the five. Does the four go too?
and
Oh,
5
hits
from
the
white.
other five. And a three of the other bot.
That means
Bot
that
bounty's
black.
available, right? Yeah, Tim was
That
not safe apparently.
that means that one player is very nice
Tim
with
could
it.
potentially just take the yellow bot's bounty and call it good.
So Bertram the Burr is sitting in a great position now since he has the most troops.
You're really scaring me over here, Hot Buns. You're saying two games are at the same time tomorrow? That's what happened yesterday, and it was a nightmare. No, group four for England Sunday at 1300, and group two for Germany is Sunday at 1500. So they're back to back. Not at the same time like yours was, which was a mess. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the bots are hitting each other. That's good to see.
See if Tim just takes that yellow bot.
I don't think he has enough troops for that. Or maybe he has it, maybe. If I was Tim, okay, he doesn't go for it. But next turn is worth to get the 3 cards from the bot. Let's see what pink does. Pink button. Okay, to attack the yellow 2. Maybe the yellow one as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yellow's down to the yellow bot's down to one position.
I think
So
Bertram takes the yellow bot right
yeah,
here.
it's great for the bounty points.
Yeah, Bertram gets the bot of General Walda.
Yeah.
Gets the 5 points.
Now it's gonna be interesting. If you take a card, you can maybe die as the next player in this game.
Who would die?
Well, black is as his troops pointed a little bit pointed out in the middle
Mm-hmm.
middle left. That means that white is maybe
I
an
think he
option.
was. I think
Pink,
he's hoping that the magenta bot will still be there.
yeah.
I don't think Tim can quite get it.
He should. Oh, yeah.
He single
Right.
stacks.
Think it's better for Tim to put the 13 on the 7 to have a better. Yeah. Oh.
He splits them.
Well, if Tim has a 10 trade in,
Yeah, Tron.
and
No single stacks in this one.
um, Tim do 7, 10 trade in.
He got the 10 trade there. Is that what you're saying? Sterling did.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't have the 10 trade in.
gotcha.
Maybe white has a 10 trade in, and then maybe tries to kill black for the 5 cards if black doesn't trade in.
Yeah, what Sterling really needed here was the black bounty, but he can't get there. He's got to play it safe. True, Ash is technically a single stack.
Oh, 3v1.
Bot wins the old 3v1. Bot
I
getting
think
close to
as the
70%. We think the bot runs the 70 here.
maybe, but black sitting in a good position. Why
I think black takes the magenta bot here.
not on this turn? Then I think.
You don't?
Maybe he makes it. Maybe not. I don't think he has enough troops for that.
He's real close to the 70 if he does it. He's real close to just taking the 70 anyway. He's got to get all but 6 territories, and there's only, outside of his stacks, there's only 5
Oh,
stacks. He could have done it. He played it safe there.
in- interesting movement from black to
Mm-hmm.
put the 13 there. That
Because white,
creates.
this could be interesting. White goes for the bot bounty. I think white
That's
gets the bot
fair.
bounty, and maybe no, it doesn't get a set in turn. But he's going to be close to the 70 if he splits this right. He's going to be close. Okay, so Ash gets the 5 points for the white bot bounty.
Can he get 6% with 2 attacks? No.
So he's got to hit the blue one.
I don't think
He
he
can't
has
get
it.
to the black one. Yeah, he would have to hit 3 more territories, and he can only get to 2, really.
Yeah.
Tough, tough, tough. Okay, so does that mean Tim's gonna run it?
Tim is trying for the 70% maybe.
Tim made a smart move last turn, blocking off that other black one down there, and closing off the board a little bit. He's got to go down and over, but he doesn't get it. He can
No.
hit the one to the left. He can loop or no, he can't loop because he's at the 13. He's stuck with that 12. He can't get the 70 either. I think Bertram gets it. Bertram just has the better positioning at this point.
Bertram can
Oh,
kill
I
and
guess
play
Sterling goes
still.
first. Can Sterling get a bounty?
Can wait, can Sterling kill white?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he can for sure. He gets
Yeah, he
white. He
kills
gets
white.
cards in turn, and he wins.
Wow.
Yeah, he's gonna hit.
Sterling
He's counting right
Sterling
now
is
while he's got time.
yes. Yeah, Sterling is going back after that bot hit from the earlier start.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Andy,
with
yeah,
it
he got
makes
hit
him
on
in the
that bot turn one. You're right. He's just trying to get his path right here to make sure he gets all
yeah. Oh,
70.
if I got that green one in the way, but that doesn't matter pretty much, I think.
Okay, so Sterling gets the 5 points there for the bot bounty on Ash.
Yes. Can he kill someone else? Maybe not.
Well, if he kills anyone, it would have to be black based off territory amounts, and he can't get black.
He can't kill anyone else
Yeah,
before he gets
he would hit
70%.
70. Yeah.
I think it's best to go for the 50%
Yeah,
now.
but
Since,
if he kills somebody else, he gets 70%, so he can just do it.
Yeah, I mean, if he kills black, he's at 61%, but he doesn't have the troops to
Well,
cover.
oh,
why just take the 70%?
I don't
It was
know.
there.
I think the 70 was there also.
Well,
Yeah, the 70 was definitely
not black gets the 70%. That's it. Game over.
there. Yeah, I
Sterling threw it
think
away.
that's an oops there.
there was an
That's
oops.
game
Yeah.
over. That's game over.
Oh,
Why Sterling?
can black is killing green,
No,
maybe?
just taking 70%.
Yeah, he's just getting the 70. 1, 2, 3. He's got to hit the 7, but he's got plenty of troops to do it, so he gets
That's
it.
it.
Bertram gets the win. We have a wild split of scores going in this game so far now.
Wow.
Yeah. What a mistake by Sterling. Wow.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
maybe he thought he was playing World Dom. I don't know. Hard to explain that one. So after game 2, we've got Tim with 18, Bertram with 15, Sterling with 5, Ash with 5. And we'll see if General Waldo makes it back for game 3.
So that makes that Tim sitting in a great position now, standing first with a total of 18 points. Then Bertram with 15 points. Then Sterling and Ash have 5 points. So General Dogs need the points badly now.
Sterling says he forgot it was 70. And that makes sense.
Yeah,
Would have
but
been
he
wild
sees
if
the percent.
he had it to come back to after that tough start. He could have come back and gotten it there.
Yeah. Let's see if Vodox is coming back now.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, we got one more game. Tim and Bertram now real close at the top of the group. Could go either way here. Allegedly, the highest England score so far is Hot Buns. There's an asterisk next to that because we got to verify the score. But Hot Buns had 24 according to the corrected score. 25. Hot Buns had 25. So either Tim or Bertram has a chance to take over that. Risky Cam, there is a big asterisk on English Group 1. We need to go back and review the film because the score got messed up on it. So we got to go review. Oh. Who's Astragan? That was wild. Okay, so we got our 2 bots back in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fair if they start or not.
I think we're going to go here. We now have a red bot playing as Walda and a orange bot. Yeah, we were doing a simulcast at the time, so the score got a little messed up. So we have to go back and watch the film to see. So we have a corrected score that's posted in the group. I just need to verify that that's correct. Oh, Sterling does not ready up. I'm telling you guys, England. Are we even trying?
Well, Sterling didn't have great capital, didn't have very great position on that map, I think.
Sterling's had a tough day. The good news is
Yeah.
he's going to advance no matter what, so he'll get to play in the elimination rounds.
So Waldox just didn't play the second game, is not playing this game.
That's right. I'm sure the English will get it figured out by the end of the tournament, right? Once we have your guys' national teams. Yeah, it's almost like the English are like, why didn't someone ready up for me? I don't understand. Can't you guys just figure that out? Ready up for me? You're gonna bother me with making me click the button and everything? Okay, here we go. Surely everybody ready's up here. I don't even know if the bot colors are right now because I didn't look to see if they switched them again. We'll see. I don't believe we have anyone broadcasting that Group 4 game. Are you wanting to help, Risky Cam? Oh, you guys still are using Nokia phones. That makes more sense. Now I understand. The board has to be so small on that Nokia screen. Okay, we got a purple and pink bot now.
Oh, Bertram is a great position for Iceland and
How about this?
Great
You got a
Britain.
1 point hold on Iceland, UK, Scandinavia.
Yeah.
I got your Risky Cam. Yeah, if you would like, you could hop into the VC just audio wise, and you could do your commentary with me during the game if you would like. Oh, you're going live. You're
Oh,
playing in the game. Is that what you're saying, Cam? Sorry, I see what you're saying now.
the pink bots.
I have 2 pink bots. Hot Buns is taken over. Okay, we're back to purple. So the pink bot's going to be trouble up there in Iceland and the UK.
I think Bertram can start with Iceland, taking Iceland, and then taking the Great Britain, and then taking Scandinavia, I think.
Sterling's stack is built in Spain. He could go Spain down to West Africa potentially.
Yeah.
Leave Tim without a lot of options. Tim's maybe I don't know, the Alps.
Oh,
Alps into the Balkans potentially. Sterling wants to go straight into West Africa.
that's interesting.
Yeah, he's going for the big move. Oh, Tim is. Oh, I thought Tim was adding in North Africa, but he's not. That was just lighting up. I think he goes.
He can take North Africa.
Yeah,
West
but I don't
Africa.
think he messes with it. I think he goes Alps because there's nothing to compete with up there. No, he goes North Africa, or he goes Orient from North Africa. That kind of makes sense. He goes North Africa to the Orient.
Yeah, indeed.
where his 3 stack is over there. And he tries to be buddies with Sterling down here. We'll see how that relationship plays out. Yeah, Sterling already gives the fist bump, so they should be best friends. They certainly won't hit each other. He shows a lot of trust in Sterling there. Moves everything off. Yeah, Bertram now gets the Alps, and we'll get to work through the center of the map. Wonder how long until he tries to make a move if his 3 lives up there in Iceland. I think he's trying just to farm some troops out of the Alps and move them maybe into that Iceland position. Ash takes Italy. Ash can
So
work Italy into
Bertram is not.
France.
So Bertram is not going for Iceland, but goes for the middle.
I think
But he's
Bertram is hoping that his 3 lives through this next turn up in Iceland, and he can use it next turn with the extra troops.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
But I don't know that the 3 lives. We'll see where. Nope,
Oh,
3 does not live. Oh, 5
maybe
on
it can
3.
still live to the 5-3. It's not 100%.
Oh, gets a really good roll. Okay, the bot's going to have a great position up in Iceland and the UK.
Oh,
Sterling finishes off West Africa. Moves his stack likely up into Spain. Yep. Gonna be buddies there with Tim. Tim's gonna move over to the right into the Orient or up into the Balkans. No, he wants that strategic position up in Iceland. He goes no Iceland, no win strat.
that's an interesting strategy. Oh, he loses in troop.
He doesn't get the 100% roll on the 2. He gives the fist bump, I think, to the bot there, saying not to hit my 5 stack. So maybe that'll work. We'll see what Sterling does. Sterling could pull Tim completely out of that North Africa position if he wanted to be aggressive here.
Oh, he's taking
Yeah, he's
another
taking the Alps.
bonus.
Yep. Since he got his 3 hit up there, he's going to stick in the middle. I think Sterling maybe goes bad neighbor on Tim here. If I was watching a German game, I would say 100% blue goes bad neighbor on green here.
I'm not sure. Maybe Sterling goes first for that Spain-Portugal bonus. Three v one.
Ooh, loses the 3v1. Can attack from. Ooh, hits Tim in Germany.
Um,
I mean, Sterling's
the
got a
purple
chance
bot
to
has
remove green from almost all of the board.
the purple bot has a bonus, so that makes it interesting for Bertram to do something about it. Since
Yeah, he's right next to him
the
there.
purple, the purple bot will highly break Bertram's bonus if it gets the troops.
What do you guys think? You think I think the best play for Sterling here is to take Tim out of North Africa. He doesn't though. He just goes for the safer play and takes Spain.
He can
He
do it
could,
next turn.
yeah, but Tim will be able to add a little bit there. That turn he could have just totally ruined Tim's game. Tim's got that spot in the Orient he can add to, and North Africa. But he's gonna keep fighting the bot up in Iceland.
I think Tim is wasting his troops there to take Iceland.
Agreed. It's gonna be hard to get those troops back.
And breaks Iceland, okay. They must also watch out that he doesn't feed the pink bot as well, since the pink bot's getting pretty weak.
Yeah, but it's just in a bunch of different spots right now, so. Yeah, I think Tim should have moved into the Orient instead of messing with all of that. But
Yeah.
if he can get that position, but the bot's just going to keep fighting him. He's still got a 6 stack to deal with. The
And
bot's
the
going to
bot
add
can
there
trade
again.
and the bot can trade it on 3 cards.
Ash moves to Gascony? No, moves up to the border there with Germany.
Oh, the great neighbors from with Sterling.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, he's got the bot to deal with there in Germany, so it makes sense. And Bertram did the hard
Oh,
work of breaking the bot. Ooh, the
the
bot
bot.
adds in Orient instead of up in Iceland. He does break, but this is going to be more possible for Tim to. Oh, it loses a 3-on-1 also. That helps Tim a lot. Tim stays alive with that move.
Sterling gets 16 troops.
Surely Sterling's going through North Africa this turn, right?
He should do that, yeah.
He's playing very good neighbor.
Yeah, he's playing very good neighbor, yeah.
Hope he doesn't come to regret that.
That's interesting. He removed black then.
Mm-hmm.
That was a strategic reason for it, I think.
Mm-hmm. He's got a nice position there, though. He's just got the bot to deal with next to him. See where Bertram goes. Bertram goes to hit Tim.
Oh, Bertram
Does he
is
break
hitting.
both, or does he just take North Africa? Oh, he's gonna roll 5-on-4. Woo!
It's risky 5-on-4.
Interesting. So he just feels like Tim can't retaliate much against him from that. Obviously, if he hits the 2, then Tim couldn't have retaliated at all.
This is gonna be interesting. Wait, white added the stack next to green to Tim above to make there an 8 stack. Sterling can take North Africa bonus over now. But that makes Sterling also a target since he gets the bigger troops not then. But it is also a gifted bonus for Sterling, like 4 rounds on it too to take out for that bonus. But
Yeah, so Ash Cat card skipped, right? With the bots going right after, so you get the better trade.
Sterling targeting black. So
Interesting.
that is gonna be very
Tim's in
interesting.
trouble. He can clear out the rest of that and break. Does he not break purple?
Oh,
He's leaving the
break
purple. Oh
purple.
no, okay. That's just how he went about it. That's fine.
Remove the 8 stack from white.
He's still got his 1 point guard there nicely.
Yeah, but he's still one of the weakest players.
For sure, one of the weakest players. He needs to add to that Orient position next turn. Sterling's got him blocked off from potentially getting a bot bounty of purple.
Black is trying to get the purple bounty, the purple bot bounty.
He's got it. 6-on-4 gets a good roll.
Yeah, he gets it.
6-on-1, 10-on-4 should get it easy. Okay, so that is Bertram with 5 points for the bounty there of the purple bot. Bertram moves into the lead in the group with 20 points.
Okay.
Kingbot would like the Orient. Tim gives a well played to the bot. Sterling gets the pink bot bounty.
Yeah, he
We'll just
gets
split
it, I
here
think.
and go through the 10-3. He can split off 7 and should have plenty still to do it.
He can also go around, maybe.
Yeah. Splits off 5.
Oh,
That seems low. Gets lucky on a roll. Sterling
okay,
gets
that's
the bot bounty of Walda.
Well, I thought he hadn't left enough there, Sam.
Yeah, it was close. He didn't need the 5 down, but he wanted the
To
5 to
risk
maybe hit
the
Tim's
the
too.
4v2. Well,
well. If Stern's gonna move Tim, Tim is only in the left above side of the map, and Sterling is protecting him in Russia.
Well, he's getting to add troops here. He's just thinking about it. He should be going for Tim's bounty, right?
I think he takes white out. Yeah, he just takes the bottom and then, well, I would try and remove white from the right as well.
No, he
It's just,
just
yeah.
fortifies.
But Bane can be broken if he wants to. He can break all of that. If they don't hit Sterling now, they're gonna lose. You
Yeah,
know what I
so
mean? He's too good.
yeah, Big Team Money has a good point. There
You
was
know
a
what I mean,
6.
Sam?
There was a blue 6 in the Alps
Yeah.
that Sterling could have used if he lost that roll there. So maybe he was thinking that.
I think they should team up with each other
And
and
it's Sterling,
and
yeah, if they
use like 10 troops to attack Sterling or something like that.
yeah, if not, it did like because he's the best player here, so he will win if they don't attack him.
Yeah, he's got a huge
Yeah, no,
advantage right
too
now.
late. It's over. They didn't hit him. Unless black and white, you
Yeah,
know,
black and white both have a
organized
trade
things.
potentially. Him setting up some twos, like we're in
But
true random.
if black breaks him in Africa, Sterling could die. If they don't break him, he wins.
Wait, can black kill Tim?
No, he doesn't have enough.
Well, he's got
No, it's
30
not
troops
enough.
here.
No, it's not enough.
Not enough. Yep.
No. But he can smash Sterling,
Yeah, he
right?
could.
And if he smashes Sterling, then Tim will smash Sterling as well. No, no. Otherwise, he wins.
Yeah, if you take Sterling
You
out of the
play
right
Sterling
side of
as
the
many
board,
times
the
as
game
me.
gets
You
more
know what he
interesting.
can do. Anyway, I'll watch it.
You're good, Brutal.
What is okay? That's interesting.
Yeah. So he breaks Sterling and gives him a shot.
If Sterling does have a trade on 3.
He does have a trade on 3. He just waited. Just to mess with us.
Yeah, they're fucked.
It still can go everywhere if they fighting with each other like this.
Right, you say now he's picking fights, right? Good. That's good for them all. Right?
Now there's still a chance to win the game.
And he doesn't break black there.
That is not
Yeah, that's right.
exactly necessary.
Do you notice how he kept black as his friend?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't hit black,
He kind of drew lines on who he's
so
working with
that
and
might
what.
help him. Yeah, now green's gonna hit black. Green's going for black? No.
He doesn't have enough.
Yeah.
No,
You
he doesn't
see,
have enough down into the Orient.
Sterling did really well there by influencing black
Mhm.
or by influencing green.
It still feels like it might come down to a Tim Sterling one-on-one here at the end.
This can still happen, but white has 3 cards. If white has traded, there is then some potential to kill black for 3 cards and then have probably a trade as well.
I would guess based off of what just happened, if white trades in, he's going to hit Sterling really hard.
Yeah, probably.
It may not be the smart move, but I'm guessing that's the move that happens.
From good neighbor to bad neighbor.
Happens all the time.
Oh, he does the trade on 3, I guess. Not that he needed one, I think.
Yeah, so white didn't trade there on 3. Likely still has cards before everyone. Maybe black's gonna trade on 3. Sterling wants back his bonuses.
Okay.
Sterling laughing about Tim's troop positioning there.
Oh, Tim's try. Oh,
I look like Spud. I don't know what that means. Is that a positive? Orange Nightball, thanks for the chat. I thought Tim was going for a bounty there, but just takes a bonus and keeps his 1-point guard. Says, come and get it. Yeah, I just don't know specifically why I look like Spud. Is what I'm wondering.
so if
Cards on
white
3 for Bertram.
white has 4 cards, but can trade if he kills Sterling or Tim or Bertram. But
You're removing white from the right side. Not enough to get the bounty on the left.
interesting.
Huh, I don't get it. Must be some logic above my head there.
I think this is high skill risk movement.
Mm-hmm. Ash wants a bonus from Sterling. Sterling doesn't like this. Opens up the 55 stack to him, though. Seems like a mistake there.
And blocked his unstack.
Sterling kills white here.
Can he? Does he has enough troops for that?
He needs some really good rolls.
I think he has it.
If he can bring the 6 all the way down, yeah. Don't. Yep. Now he goes out the other way. I think he's got it. Gets the 5
Or if,
cards, gets the trade. He needs a good roll here. Yeah, gets a good roll. It's gonna be
but
close.
still, to get this close.
Oh,
You
losing
you
2
need
on
to
that
hit
roll
the
hard.
10.
He's gonna roll a 9 on 10. Or 9 on 8. Oh, gets
Oh,
a good roll. Gonna be
oh,
a 3 on 1. Gets
he
the 3
gets
on
it.
1. Gets the kill. Sterling gets 5 cards. The 3 points for the kill on Ash. Moves up to 13 points. Sterling has had a wild match. Had the connection issues match 1, had the chance to go 70 in match 2, but didn't realize it. And still might win the group after all of that. Both green and black are urging Sterling to attack, likely the other player. Hey, thanks for the follow, Orange Nightball.
this is a tough game for the rest. Sterling has the cards and
That 48 stack of Bertram with the 28 stack is interesting because they're both kind of pointed to the same area. He can't go both directions from it. Tim's just going to hit Sterling as much as he can down on this side of the board to take him out of there. Going to roll a 7 on 3 and 9 on 3.
okay, that's
Takes Germany. Sterling cries. Bertram says keep attacking. Bertram gives him the thinking face. Ooh, he's going to try to... Okay, so he breaks Spain. He doesn't try to take North Africa fully. He tries to go for the break of Italy, but doesn't get it. He's got a 52 stack left, but Sterling's got 92 troops. So he's just trying to hit him enough to where the 5 cards
the
don't.
smart move from Tim to not let this 46 stack connect to his 53 stack or the territories from Orient to the Spain bonus.
He doesn't clean. Yep. Leaves both of those paths blocked.
They target in Sterling.
Yeah, they're all just breaking each other and building their bonuses.
Oh.
Thanks, Orange Nightball. Okay, breaks and takes North Africa. Is going for a crazy lucky roll and taking Sterling out? No. Definitely not taking Sterling out. Thought he was going to roll like a 36 on 46 kind of situation up here, but he can't get to the other one, so. He opens up that stack to him again.
He opens up the stack to Tim.
He also opens it up to Tim, that is true. He's going to take Tim out of North Africa, likely. Where does he keep his stack? He keeps his stack.
Is it trader now? Is it trader in something 50?
I want to say it's like 45.
Yeah, probably.
50. There it is, 50.
And it's not enough to kill Tim.
Yeah, not enough to
kill Tim. But he can kill Black.
Yeah, I think that's the play here.
Oh?
Nope, he's just going to break everybody. Takes his 81 stack down. He's hoping Tim doesn't have cards on 3 is what he's doing here. Because if Tim doesn't have cards on 3, it gives him options next turn to get a trade in turn. You get the double trade at this point in the game, you win. Pretty good end game though here. This has been a pretty good 3-player end game.
I think Tim can kill Sterling. I think he has enough troops for that.
You do? How does he hit
if
the
he
83
traded
stack? Oh, if he traded. Yeah, if he traded.
Yeah,
I don't think he can trade.
if he traded.
Yeah, I gotcha.
If he traded, then he had it at the kill on Sterling, then...
He's pushing, well, he knows Black doesn't have cards, so Black can't kill Sterling. But he knows Sterling has a better chance, or has a chance for cards here. So he's breaking and getting Sterling into one position as best he can.
Yeah, and hopefully Sterling does the trade on 3, so that gives Tim maybe another trade in.
Well, Tim's stack's not blocked. Trunk, is that what you're saying? His 53 stack up there is not blocked.
Oh yeah, it's blocked. That's
oh, it is blocked. Okay, now I see it. Oh wait, do those territories don't touch the 5 to the black, the blue 5 to the black 1 don't touch. So
I
yeah, it
don't
is.
think that touches with each other. I don't think so, but
Yeah,
hopefully
we'll see
we'll
if they
see
open
that
that
soon.
back up. Because he was also trying to keep blue and green blocked from his stack, but he is blocked there. That's a good point.
Well, if Bertram was moving as one, Sterling can. Oh, well, they have to break Bertram, all the bones from Bertram, basically.
Let's see if Sterling's got cards here. Gonna be interesting.
Oh, Tim does their trade on 4 cards. That's interesting.
He must not have the trade on 3, huh? He would have turned him in by now.
Maybe.
He could go break black, but then he probably gets killed by Tim.
He needs to break black to have a chance to win the game.
Maybe he's feeling like because Tim's stack is blocked, Tim can't kill him.
Wait. Sterling gives Bertram all of his troop.
No, there it is.
Oh.
He was just thinking through it. The 90-second turn timer, you got a little more time to think. Goes up through Italy.
Oh.
No, he just leaves it there in North Africa.
I think maybe
He wants
Tim
to
will
make Tim
break
go
it.
through all that if he's going to try to kill him. Tim, no cards on 4. That's tough. That's a tough no cards on 4 situation.
That gives Bertram the chance to kill Tim.
Yeah, let's see if Bertram has cards on 3. Although Bertram is... No, his stack is open to Tim. Now that... yeah, that's exactly what just happened. Tim ended up opening up Bertram to him there, right? Opens up his 27th stack.
Is Bertram going for it?
Bertram has cards, he kills Tim.
Yeah.
But it seems like he doesn't. Nobody gets cards on 3 here. That's wild.
Where are the wild cards? Wow, it's crazy.
That's crazy. The cards on 3 would have given anyone a huge advantage there.
So if Sterling trades in, he can kill Bertram, or yeah, he can kill Bertram probably.
Yeah, Bertram trying to make it look more appetizing to kill Tim, maybe?
But
But if Sterling
is
trades in,
doing-
he wants to kill Tim because he gets the 5 cards, right?
I don't think Sterling has enough troops to
He doesn't.
kill.
He's blocked from hitting Tim directly. He can add to his 1 stack with whatever he just got. 60
Yeah,
something?
he should hit kill Bertram and then hit. Oh,
Nope, he's going for it.
well.
He's got enough. Got a good
Oh
roll
yeah,
also. So Sterling
he
gets
gets.
Tim. Gets the extra point.
If he kills him,
You don't think he kills him?
maybe. If he does the right betting and
How's he getting to that Tim 4?
yeah, he gets it
He's
by
just got to
attacking
come all
the
the way
18.
across, right?
Yeah, but he needs to attack a little bit faster than that.
He's got it. He just hits from there and then comes back. Gets it easy. Sterling gets the kill on Tim.
And
Moves up to 14 points. Looks in good
yes, he
position to
gets the
win.
kill.
Well
And this
played. Really
is
fun 3-player endgame there.
yeah.
Sterling definitely gets Bertram now, right?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
Sterling's bounties in this game are General Waldo the bot, Ash, who is white, and then Tim. So 3 kills in the game. He will get the kill on Bertram here to add him 1 more point, and he'll get the win to move him to 25 points, which puts him equal to the highest points scored, asterisk by Hot Buns. Congrats to Sterling after a wild game where it looked like a mess a little bit at times. We're going to ask if anyone wants to come talk in the post-game chat.
So, Sterling has the most points of this group.
Yeah, so Sterling finishes with 25 points, Bertram with 20, Tim with 18.
Yeah, the huge comeback from Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling has the connection issues in game 1, able to come back from that to finish it up. We get this set up. You there, Tim? You want to talk to us about the game? About the match? Actually, you might be muted still. Let me check.
Okay, we can hear him now.
I can't. All right, Tim, you there?
Yeah, how's it going?
Tell us what you thought about the game there.
Which one?
Well, game 1 looks good for you, right?
Sorry, so the Europe Advance. Yeah,
No. Yeah. Okay. So you wing talk Europe Advance.
So yeah, it was good. I was just trying for 1 bounty, but like Sterling wouldn't give it to me. I was like, give me the bounty. But I didn't realize he'd be able to get us both, to be fair. But I was like, all I want is the bounty. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, if you hit him like most of it, I will just like give you the game. I just want the bounty. But he managed to kill us both. And having no set on 4, like that's gonna kill you every time.
Yeah, not set up for on that point in the game was brutal.
Yeah, I was like, I might be able to do something with this, but nah, no set on 4 is just the end. The end. What can you do? But then Sterling is a monster, so what can you
Yeah,
say?
Sterling has the connection issues in game 1, which causes the Sterling bot breaks you there early in game 1.
I thought it was over at that point. Literally, I was like, really? If I knew I was playing with 2 bots, I would have played this differently.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Makes it
Sterling bot
interesting.
comes in, but luckily, I think was it Red had it out for White. I'm not 100% sure on the names, but
yeah, in that first game.
yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if Red was going for the 70% like straight away.
Yeah, because Red took that the north wall bonus, stole the whole thing from White, and I think that's what started it all.
Yeah, and then that just let me get big. I hit black, which I wouldn't usually do, but I hit black because I was like double everyone's troops. Nobody was really touching me, so I was like, well, if I let black get strong, then I've got an opponent. But if I just hit black, then I'll keep black weak.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, he was the only competitor in that game, so it made sense. We're talking to Tim Sterling. Are you there? I think we got Sterling also in here. Sterling, tell us about your comeback there.
Yeah, I see what Tim was saying now about wanting the bounty. Yeah, it's just like it's hard to communicate that without like alliance with obviously because like all I thought was him attacking me. If I'd known that was what I was going for, then
Yeah, it's hard to get
the,
through in
I could have tried.
emotes.
yeah, the reason I was attacking you a little bit was because I didn't want you to just dominate me. And in that last bit, no set on 4, I should have hit you a little bit as well. But I wanted you to have enough to get black weak, and then let me get the bounty, and then it's over. But there's no real way of actually communicating it without alliances, which is good. But you did. To be fair, you didn't need to give me the kill. Just okay.
How do we
Really?
know if we have like more games next week or not?
Yeah, so England will likely go straight to quarterfinals, which will mean you basically have 2 weeks off before your guys' next games. But Monday we will be announcing all of the full knockout round brackets for you guys. Once we know how many people show up to seeding round games, so we'll know exactly how many knockout rounds, and we'll show you guys what's left in your bracket Monday.
How many? What determines who advances?
Okay, so everyone that plays in a seeding round game advances. The winners of the group, like you have the same score as Hot Buns, who won the Group 1 game, or the Group 1 match. So the highest scores have a chance to potentially auto advance because the whole point of the seeding round is to get rid of bots so we don't have these crazy situations. So we'll have full games moving forward for the knockout round. So there may be a couple that get to auto advance through the first elimination round. But all players
Okay,
that
so
played
like,
in.
when will I find out like if I'm playing or not next time, and like
Yep.
what week the match will be on?
Yep. So Monday we will post it on the England schedule on the website, the full bracket. So you'll see all the knockout rounds that you guys will have. You'll see who's playing in the next knockout round, but you won't have a game for a couple weeks because the U.S. has so many more players. They'll have 2 weeks of games knocking out people before you play your quarterfinals.
Okay, so and then will there be an announcement on the week that we are playing to say that it's a week where we're playing?
You got it. Yep. There will
Yeah,
be.
there was a there was a slight error with the UK players, Sterling. With the UK players, there's a
You
slight
know how
error
that
in
goes.
the,
You
the
know how that
names.
goes.
Yeah.
Not the UK players, the England players.
Oh, sorry, the England players.
It's
There was
very
a slight issue.
Yeah.
But I think that's been addressed now, so
Yeah,
you
I
will
think
get
we've
pinged.
got it. It was a risks name, Discord name confusion. So I think we've got it. So hopefully we get it all cleared up. But yes, you guys will get pinged on the announcement for your next game for sure. And it'll be in the England chat on Monday. It'll show you guys your full knockout round format.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Congrats on the game.
It's awesome. Thanks. Take care.
See ya. All right, we're
Yeah.
just 3 minutes away from the Netherlands game 2 seeding match. So we will basically jump right into that. I'm going to actually update the Twitch title because everyone yells at me when I don't update this. So congrats to Sterling. And we will see if Sterling gets to skip the first knockout round with that awesome comeback performance.